everyone. Welcome to This Day, and it is Saturday, so I hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you for joining us. It is Saturday, March 4th. Now, on our show today, we have Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center with Dr. Jacob, and he's got great information for us, and you definitely want to stick around for that. And then after him, we have Harvard Eye with Dr. John Hovannessian, and he is always a wealth of information to keep our eyes healthy. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. Well, we're still looking at lovely sunny days, so we are going to be burning off fog more towards the ocean shortly here. 60-46 today, 58-45 tomorrow, and 58-42 on Monday. And if you are traveling, take a look at these numbers. The beaches are looking chilly, 56-48, 59-49, or 59-49, 57-42. Mountains actually are a bit treacherous trying to get there, so you definitely want to tune in to onthesnow.com and caltrans.gov for road conditions. 23-15, 37-21, and 22-11. Palm Springs is 65-46, and Las Vegas 64-42. And those numbers that are in that box on the bottom that's how many inches of snow were received in those areas over the last storm. So very, very heavy. So as I mentioned, please make sure you check road conditions for caltrans.gov, especially here in Big Bear, because they have lots and lots of snow to plow through before anybody goes up there to visit. Okay, our sunrise this morning was at 6:16, and our sunset will be at 5:50. And I took this shot when I was in Muir Woods Redwood Forest last weekend, and I was just stunned by how beautiful all the trees are, and there are lots of them, and you really feel very small when you're in there, so it's really cool. All right, stick around when we have Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center coming right up.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials, at 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio, or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.
Joint care so exceptional, you'll wish you'd done it sooner. At Memorial Care, we're voted high in patient satisfaction for a reason. Our specialized surgeons and care teams understand the pain you're going through, as well as the best personalized treatment to get you back to what you love sooner. With nationally recognized care, advanced technology like our Precision Mako surgical system, and support that's always by your side. Get ready to go forth with renewed joy. A new movement awaits at Memorial Care Orthopedic and Spine Institute.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Dr. Jack Jacob, and he is here on behalf of Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center. Well, welcome. Very nice to have you on.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Thank you for joining us. I know you guys are always very busy, and especially not only as a medical oncologist, but also a medical director. So I'm sure it's very difficult to pull yourself away, but thank you.
Thank you. This is important, and I'm glad to be here to discuss the various topics you're interested in.
Okay, good. So before we get to really what the medical center does,
Sure.
the Cancer Institute, tell me a little bit about yourself and how you arrived here.
So, as you mentioned, I'm a medical oncologist and hematologist. I take care of blood diseases and cancer. And I've been in this community since '06, so basically out of school, out of training. For the past couple of years, I've been the medical director for Orange County Oncology Services for Memorial Care. Prior to that, for about a decade, I was in private practice, and we had a rather large private practice in Orange County that was caring for probably maybe 1,500 to 2,000 new patients with cancer every year.
Okay.
That practice was acquired by the hospital system, as we've done others as well in Orange County, and really built a very large, comprehensive network of cancer-related services that really spans, honestly, from LA all the way to South Orange County.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Now let's talk a little bit about the Cancer Center itself. So you have the Saddleback Medical Center and then the Orange Coast Medical Center. So what are the differences?
So, and in addition, we also have Long Beach Memorial Medical Center. Each have their own respective cancer programs that fall under a larger sort of umbrella of a cancer program or cancer service line, and each may have some strengths. So we are trying to operate cohesively where those strengths are supported and further nourished to grow, and other areas that maybe not as strong would be sort of less so. So in the case of Saddleback, there's a lot of strengths with our surgical services, our breast program, our genetics program, a clinical research program that we are developing and have a whole host of different clinical trials available. Our what we would say maybe a supportive care or sort of ancillary services that include something like patient navigation, where you kind of take people through this labyrinth that is cancer care in the U.S. And try to basically take out some of the most stressful points that patients are experiencing, scheduling visits and understanding various things. And so Saddleback happens to be very strong in all of those areas, and they're continuing to sort of improve and enhance them.
Okay. So now, even off camera, we were talking about how cancer has increased in a number of people of all ages, and one key thing is prevention.
Yeah.
And you want to make sure you keep with your doctor visits and your mammograms and your prostate exams and things like that to help check for things.
Yeah, I agree. I think perhaps the viewers, I think at this point, hopefully have that sense of importance to those kinds of things. What I like to tell people when it comes to screening studies, hey, they're not the most pleasant thing. A colonoscopy is not that easy to do, but it's a lot about self-respect. Okay. If you respect yourself and your health, and you want to do right by yourself, get your screening studies done. The things are in your control are those screening studies and making those appointments, not smoking, not drinking or minimizing drinking, trying to stay slim and trim, exercising, watching your diet. Those are the things that are in your control. Your genes and the other things that give rise to diseases, those aren't. But it rarely is just one issue, your genes. It's usually an interplay of a lot of those factors. And so control the factors that you can.
That's a really nice way to put it, is self-respect, because I don't think I've actually heard anybody say that specific couple of words. Because you're right, if you respect your body and you respect what you put in your body, you may help prevent having something happen.
Right.
That's a really good point. So now let's talk about prevention. You have a event that's going to be coming up here, Laguna Woods Village. It's actually going to be for the residents. It's going to be at Moulton Parkway at Clubhouse 2. And I love it. So it's a few weeks away, but what is it you want to tell people about that event, and what will be some of the things that would be covered?
Well, we're bringing together a lot of the physicians that are involved in the various aspects of cancer care and prevention, things like that. So come out and meet them, hear what they have to say. The areas of prevention that we have evidence-based screening studies, from breast cancer to lung cancer to colorectal cancer, prostate cancer, those are things that will be highlighted, and there's reasons why we have screening studies for those. Among them is that these are the most common cancers. And cancer in general increases with age. 1 in 3 will have cancer by the time they're 80. And come and learn as much as you can about it, because I think education and knowledge is very helpful.
I was going to ask, now when you say 1 in 3 will have some sort of cancer, is that including skin cancer?
It's including skin cancer as well.
Okay, because I was going to say that's very common.
That's very common, and and especially as we get older, and especially in Orange County. I mean, we're blessed with all the sun that we have, and the lifestyle that we all share. But there's consequence to that, and skin cancer is very common.
And it's something that we probably did to ourselves very early on if we've lived in the sun all of our lives, and sometimes it doesn't show up until later.
That's correct.
Right. Okay. Excellent. So I like the fact that you're going to bring a different doctor from each area. So they'll have talks, and then they'll have a Q&A, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
So come with your questions.
Good. Now, would you agree that it is harder to get men into their regular appointments than women?
I wouldn't necessarily agree to that, just based on my own personal experience.
All right.
But perhaps there's data that supports that. But what I have noticed is there is a high level of motivation in South Orange County. It's demographically more, I would say, has more access. And there's definitely a higher level of education here. People are interested in their health, their lifestyles. They're into prevention and all those things, and it's really a privilege to practice in South Orange County, very honestly. But we hopefully just want to improve that if we could.
Excellent, excellent. If you were going to give our residents one piece of advice, what would you say?
I would say that learn as much as you can about your health.
Perfect. And have self-respect.
And have self-respect.
Thank you so
Always.
much. It was very nice to meet you, and
Thank you.
glad to have you on.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you want more information about anything that we've discussed, including cancer research or cancer treatments, or maybe just the event that is coming up here on March 27th, you can go to memorialcare.org/SB-Cancer. We'll be right back.
Hey, beach walkers, grandkid chasers, stair climbers, dance lovers, weekend warriors, and yogis. Your life demands activity, and joint pain shouldn't hold you back. Get personalized joint care that's as unique as you, with high satisfaction rates to prove it. At Memorial Care, your joint replacement patient navigator will be by your side, helping you safely return to more. Like another beach, extra hug, and one more song. More from life is calling with Memorial Care.
Hi, remember us?
We're back,
Christine and Jack from the Jewelry Box.
which is now the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers.
Relocated in a new spot in our old shopping center.
But we're still Orange County's preeminent buyer of gold, jewelry, watches, and flatware.
And we're still a full jewelry repair center. And with our 3 graduate gemologists, we're still here to appraise your special pieces.
And like always, at the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers,
It's about trust.
Welcome to Harvard Eye Associates. We're focused on your eye care at all 3 of our Orange County locations.
Our new location in Laguna Hills, Orange, and San Clemente. Each facility features the latest in advanced technology and diagnostic equipment.
And a trusted collection of doctors that care about your vision and your quality of life.
We deliver what matters to you and your family.
Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.
Welcome back. Well, we have Dr. John Hovannessian here from Harvard Eye Associates. Well, welcome back. Nice to see you.
It is so great to be here, Lisa. It's always a pleasure to
Well, thank you for coming in. And very exciting. You have a new implant, and so we're going to talk a little bit about that. But you know what? For those folks who may have moved into the village and may not know who you are, tell us about Harvard Eye Associates.
Well, we're an eye care group that spans the spectrum of everything from basic eye care, contact lenses, and annual exams to the most advanced eye surgeries. We're 20 doctors in all the different specialties, obviously close to the village, and so we've long had a wonderful relationship with the people here. We love the community and are here to just kind of educate on what's new in eye care mostly and help people be aware.
So now you span the gamut all the way from just a regular eye exam to surgery, and what specialty surgeries do you do?
Yeah, so all of the major specialties in eye care, from the very front of the eye, cornea, to we have three specialists in we've got 4 specialists in cornea, 3 in glaucoma. We've got a variety of doctors who do oculoplastic, so surgery of the eyelids, both cosmetic and functional.
Oh, okay.
From cancers to just looking better, to retina surgery, and really all the major specialties in eye care are represented at a very high, fellowship level trained kind of doctors in multiple in our practice. So it's really nice. We have a unified group of all just nice people. Most importantly, everybody's nice, and we have a great culture where we try to treat our patients like family members.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. Now you're located not too far from here, over near the hospital, actually right next door to the hospital.
That's right, next to Saddleback Hospital in a medical building there near Gate 2 on Magdalena Street.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So.
Well, thank you for the introduction for those who may not know. I mean, he's been here forever, but nonetheless, we just wanted to let everybody know. So let's talk about this new implant and how it might differ from the ones you already have.
Yeah, so lens implants are what every patient receives when they have cataract surgery. And of course, cataract surgery, a lot of people don't know, is the most commonly performed surgical procedure in the United States. That's because most of us get it, cataract, if we live long enough, and we get 2. So we get to go through it twice. The implant that we receive sets our vision for the rest of our life. The prescription in that implant is custom, can be custom made for the patient. And there are just a variety of different technologies that have been developed for this. When a new one comes along and is FDA approved, it is a big deal because that doesn't happen every year.
Right.
And it's not a common occurrence. This one is really unique because it serves kind of 2 separate needs. One is people with astigmatism, which is about 70% of us have astigmatism in our eyes, and if we want to correct that, we can. The other group is very different. It's a group of people who have irregular eyes. So if you've had certain conditions in the past, like you've had radial keratotomy surgery, you have almost by definition an irregular eye. If you have scars or other problems, if you've had pterygium, which is surfer eye, you might be a candidate for this type of lens implant when you have cataract surgery. And that's because the eye is irregular and no ordinary lens implant can give it a real well-focused vision.
Now, when you say irregular, tell me what you mean by irregular. When I'm thinking irregular, I'm thinking shape.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It is shape indeed. So the very front surface of the eye, the cornea, is the most important focusing part of the eye. And of course, it can look perfectly normal. If you just look at the eye, it looks round for about everybody.
Yeah.
But microscopically, there can be irregularities in this that can make a huge difference in the way we see. We have ways of measuring this. We know when it's regular versus irregular. We know how to, correct those. And now we have one more tool for people whose eyes are microscopically irregular.
Okay, so let's look at that picture again. So you've got 2 different, I see, 2 different lenses here. So they're similar, but the one on the right has a black
there's a dark circle. So what's that about? So that mask, it's called, is designed to direct most of the light rays coming through this implant through the very center. It's a small aperture, or another way to say it is a pinhole. It's It's about 1.5 millimeters in diameter, and that's not terribly small. And here's a picture of what it looks like in an eye with the pupil dilated. Now,
Why is it red?
Well, so why is it red? Just like when you get red eye, when you take a picture of sometimes of people with a flash, we're seeing that red eye here.
I see.
And there's another picture that follows. It looks like just a normal eye.
Oh, okay.
And under normal conditions, it looks like this.
Oh,
you don't
okay,
see
great.
anything abnormal.
Okay.
It just looks like an eye.
Okay.
Here with the pupil dilated, we do it that way so you can
Yeah.
see what it looks like inside the eye.
Okay.
It goes where a normal lens implant goes. It is like a normal lens implant except for that dark mask. And that mask allows us to use small aperture optics, and that's the principle some of us learned in 5th grade science when we learned that if you have a pinhole camera,
Right, you can look at the sun and
you can focus like a lens with a
Yeah.
pinhole. You don't need an actual lens. That's right. And so this works by the same concept. And it really allows high quality vision, better than we can get with any other implant, particularly for people with irregular eyes. And so, it really is a nice development because we haven't had anything that quite as nicely serves that population.
Yeah. What would you say the population with that type of eye would be?
Yeah, it's actually not that uncommon. It's between 5 and 10% of people going through cataract surgery, which is, among all of us, have some degree of irregularity.
I see.
As always, it takes good judgment for a doctor, understanding a patient, good measurements, and so we can't, just make blanket statements about who it applies to. We have to evaluate. And that's one of the nice things that we enjoy doing is helping to understand our patients, what their visual needs are, and then, suiting the technology to them. One nice thing, because now this is just FDA approved, so most doctors across the country are just learning about it.
Yeah.
But we've been using this lens for 5 or 6 years because we work very closely through the FDA approval process, helping get the lens approved. So I've put this in dozens of
you have
eyes
already.
and have lots of experience with
Got it.
even though it's otherwise just new to most
But now
docs.
it's available to those who weren't part of that study.
That's right. Now it's
Great.
available to doctors everywhere. They're slowly releasing it because there are some learning points for doctors who are new to it, but we're already well past that ourselves,
great.
having used it. So.
Oh, that's great. It's nice to have choices, right? So this way, at least you can serve more of the population than before. So.
That's right, exactly. Medical care should be as customized as it can be so that we're helping more, right?
Well,
than
it's
just
getting there.
one size fits all.
I think it's slowly, but surely it's changing to be specific to the individual.
It really is, yeah. It's exciting to see the advances in medicine that are keeping people alive longer, and more importantly, with high quality of life, right?
And this
is the place for it.
If
Laguna
you can't
Woods.
see and you can't hear, what the heck else can you do, right?
That's right. Vision's so important, and we lose lots of things threaten our independence as we get older. But having good vision is something we use every day of our life. So there's value in it.
Excellent. Thank you so much for the information.
It's great to be here. Great to see you again.
You too. If you want more information about the lens that we have just discussed, you can always go to Harvard Eye Associates at harvardeye.com, or you could call them at 949-951-2020. We'll be right back.
At Harvard Eye Associates, we are committed to your vision care and quality of life.
It's a commitment we don't take lightly.
Our trusted team of doctors provides specialized eye care using state-of-the-art technology.
We deliver what matters to you.
And your family.
Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.
It's the return of the Moonshiners All-Star Band. Clubhouse 5, Wednesday, March 29th. Playing your favorite country classic music and country-adjacent music to benefit the Laguna Woods Village Saddle Club and Equestrian Center. Mini horse Sebastian and his saddle pals look forward to improving the lives and safety of both horse and rider in Laguna Woods Village. Last year sold out, so get tickets early. On sale February 13th at the Equestrian Center. Grab your hat, your boots, and scoot on over to the Moonshiners All-Star Band.
I'm an entrepreneur and have been struggling with staying focused on tasks. I needed something to help me with focus and memory and have found the holy grail of multivitamins. MindSense One has removed my brain fog and now I have better clarity and can focus on tasks and remember names and places much better. MindSense One helps support the 8 indicators of brain health.
Call now or go to these fine retailers to get yours today.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
We have a very fun movie for you today. It is called Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And you can catch that today at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles, and that is sponsored by Pacific Financial Planners. Now, just a couple of announcements. Our Paint and Pour program is back, and that is going to be later in the month, and that'll be on March 20th. And they've got lots of great stuff going on. Clubhouse 1 Art Room from 6 to 8 p.m. with Penny Rubin. And if you want to participate, you do need to get in touch with Recreation at vmsinc.org so you can get tickets. Then we've got the Hot Chocolate Social that is put on by Thrive and Memorial Care Medical, Saddleback Memorial Care Medical Center. Space is limited, so you will want to call as soon as possible. Senior Advocate Jessica at 949-452-3791. Now, there is also going to be a Health and Wellness Expo that's coming up, and that is going to be on Saturday, March 25th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and that is free for everyone, and that is going to be in Clubhouse 5. And then there also is going to be a Memorial Care speakers panel that they're going to be holding here on March 27th. From 5:30 to p.m., you're going to learn the latest developments in cancer prevention and detection. Now, they do have a panel of folks here, mostly doctors. In fact, Dr. Jacob, who we just interviewed, will be there as well. And lots of great information. Now, they do ask that you please RSVP to Jessica Sanders at 949-452-3791. Just so they know who is going to be there. There is going to be a raffle, so you may want to get in on that. And again, that is March 27th. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather one last time. We are looking at clear skies this afternoon. We are looking at temperatures that aren't going to be too cold or too hot. 60-46, 58-45, and 58-42. And then, of course, if you are traveling, take a look at these numbers. Our local beaches are looking on the chilly side, 56-48, 59-49, and 57-42. Mountains, 23-15, 37-21, 22-11, mostly snowing on today. And Palm Springs, 65-46, and Las Vegas, 64-42. Have a great day in the Village. We'll see you again on Monday right here on Village Television. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
The Salvation Army Orange County is committed to building hope in people's lives rather than just more shelters. The Center of Hope, a comprehensive homeless care solution, combines a 325-bed emergency shelter, 72 permanent supportive housing apartments, on-site medical, dental, vision, and mental health care, and an award-winning drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. Donate today to transform lives, create safer neighborhoods, and provide an opportunity to end chronic homelessness in Orange County.